Here.
Okay. Hopefully this game don't annoy the shit out of me. I have no idea what this is about though. It's called Twin Mirror. I only loaded up the little bit, so I haven't touched it. I have no idea what this is about. But I bought it when I bought the thing called what was it? Not Bloodshore, but it was like a movie interaction game. Those tend to be my favorites. This one don't look to be, but that's okay. I had no idea, and it was on sale, so we'll see how well this goes. If I get annoyed, it's probably no bueno. But I don't see. I think this is more like a horror game, not a horror survival.
Up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. I don't know what movie interaction games are.
Seriously? You don't know what a movie interaction game is? Huh. I'll buy one I haven't played yet, and we'll play that. Ooh, this looks good though. Yo, that car is old as hell. There's a CD player and everything in that shit. Probably a good 2009 to 2011. Looks good though.
Change my clothes and wash my
Gives me Until Dawn vibes.
Does the
Music I like.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this music.
Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Damn.
I'm down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Oh, we're going to a funeral. That's how we're starting this off. That's horrible.
The funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Damn. Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Oh,
This place was always one for decisions.
Hold on. Control?
Somewhere for things to fall apart.
That's still a little... That's better. I don't like when it's too loose.
That's a pretty scenery.
I know. So we're sitting here before we're
I came
going
up
to
here
a
every chance I
funeral.
could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big. I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
You know, this reminds me of Life is Strange.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
I'm getting
My
Life is Strange
hometown.
vibes.
It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
It is pretty.
Is it psychological or horror?
I don't know.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
I'm not sure. I didn't read too much into it. I just seen this and bought it with the rest of them.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Yo.
Yeet.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Maybe that's a metaphor.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
So why am I going to a funeral kind of, I mean, once that's...
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
You know what'd be dark? Is if he just ends his
Used to
life.
love helped give me perspective. Until that
Sounds
day.
like it's for a friend.
Yeah, the funeral's for a friend, it sounds like. But I'm saying, what if he just jumped off and he went to the funeral dead too? Oh, God. I beg you, man. What the hell is happening?
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Oh, we're in his head.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Hold on, let me take my meds real quick. So we're in his head while we are mountainside. Yeah, I'm feeling Life is Strange vibes. Can I run?
Even
Oh.
in my head it don't look that pretty.
Oh yeah, everyone has their own mind, I guess.
Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
What is that Life is Strange?
You really need to see this.
I'm gonna pause it real quick. Life is Strange is pretty cool. When it first came out, I played Life is Strange, the original. You basically play as a person named Max, and you live in a small town. It's really cool. I will be pre-ordering or buying the new Life is Strange that's coming out. I'll be playing that one. But if you want me to, I can play. I'm not playing True Colors again. I didn't like it. But every other one was cool.
Sounds interesting.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that.
Dang, but same girl.
How much time did I miss?
Oh, we're late, aren't we? Are we gonna be late to a funeral? Investigation. People. Status.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Oh, so we missed the funeral.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone. Some things never change.
No, I'm going to a bar.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So...
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
So the kid don't see his, like, conscience? I assume it is?
I'm invested.
Ah, we're gonna start taking pills. That's... So who's this person that came back for a funeral for? He was our best friend, apparently. We just let a kid down.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to, sooner or later.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, what?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Oh. Okay.
Here we go.
So we missed the funeral, but we're doing the wake, which is what, like an after party or party?
The wake is like a remembrance party.
Okay. It's a different term over
Mr.
here.
Samuel Higgs, Big Shot investigative reporter.
Oh.
Didn't think
So,
you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
So I'm a hated investigator journalist.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
You should read Great Expectations. It's a...
So, I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He loved people. Sharing things, having fun together. Take video games. He didn't even care if it was some cooking game or shooting game or what, as long as we were playing together.
I always prefer my games analog. Chess, Go, You two did seem to bond over them, though.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah.
Doesn't the bartender look familiar? I don't know who played him, but he looks familiar.
Got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Yeah, that could be nice. Maybe. We'll see.
Think about it, Samuel. A drink with friends is worth 1,000 among enemies.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went
Ethan
up
does
like
look like an actor.
He does.
Have you met
I
Hugh?
can't pinpoint
He
it,
took over the
though.
old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read
Now
that
he looks like.
article you wrote on the
Now he looks like Sal Marcano from Mafia.
line. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog.
He does.
A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. Happier times. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad. I wonder who took that picture. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true.
Pretty great singer.
I wish that you were staying here.
Yes.
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
Desire to open old wounds? The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers and long memories. But most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it, Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around.
So I assume that's the conscience. That's what I'm thinking, like, because he just pops in out of buttfuck nowhere. After a decision, he just fucking pops in.
Neither.
Okay.
The stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy.
I think so too, laughing.
I don't even know.
Uh,
Sam, I'm tired, and if...
Just one more thing before I unpause. He basically says, don't fuck up, or you'd be even more hated than you already are, it seems.
I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3, and then I'll go.
That's what that amount is damaging.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. One quick thing. Nick's death. Are you sure it was an accident?
Are we sure? What are you trying to say?
Now, Sam, I know you're a bird dog at heart and a bird dog hunts. But listen, Nick's death was an accident. Don't go riling people up. Don't you think you've done that enough to the nice folks around here?
I guess so. Enjoy your evening.
I was only safe talking to them about that. Can I play darts?
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Oh, that would have been fun. Is that the...
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted.
That is a country bumpkin town.
Not enough to damage the bones, but you know,
yeah.
not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
That's horrible.
Tara Unfiltered.
I know her.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin, and I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. But who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Oh god, we're getting loaded.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if
Yo.
years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up.
It sounds like us bickering and just joking around. Sounds like some asshole shit.
Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in.
Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking, and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
So we were a famous journalist, and we got ran out of our own town.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more. God, what a headache.
Pills plus drinking was the best time in my day.
Oh my god.
My head. How many of these did I take? Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Oh god.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
So, I'm gonna pause it here. What the fuck happened? What did we do while drunk? Did we kill somebody? Did we run someone over? Did we die? What do you think happened? This is interesting now, because now we got a bloody shirt in the tub. We're hung over to hell. My word.
Being framed.
That too. It could be a B-frame moment, because everybody except a couple people hate him. But whose blood, though? That's interesting.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear. You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. The answers.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I can poke around without making waves. Mostly. It used to be my job. You're great at finding facts. Not quite so good at blending in. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter. Whoa.
So is this a movie interaction game?
No, this one's not. Movie interaction ones are like, think of a movie and then think of like little choices at the bottom of it. I have a couple. I'm probably gonna buy another one later today, probably. So we'll do that one. And then the game that I wanted to play, finished downloading a little bit ago. But, oh, MW2 is installed too, that's cool. But we're only about an hour in, and this is already interesting. I'm invested. So what are we thinking so far? This man is hated completely. He comes back, misses a funeral, and we know a guy named Nick. And Nick and this chick.
Look around.
Nick the chick.
Figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Ooh, what if we got laced? Because I remember we were drinking alone, but at first it was me and the one guy. Me and the one guy. I just wanna...
Laced, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a second. He was probably way too drunk. But who laced it? Oh, God. I could actually play it. Word. Oh my. Hold on, I gotta play this for one time. It actually works? Word? Ah, shit. Oops. I got... Oh, damn. Oh, I got one life. Don't judge how I play Pac-Man, damn it. Okay.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
I had to. I mean, Pac-Man's classic. Who wouldn't play Pac-Man? Okay.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Damn, that would have sucked. That was the cause of that. That would have
Pac-Man
sucked.
is classic.
Exactly. I want the old Pac-Man machine. That'd be fun. I seen one too, at like Best Buy for like $200-300. I was sad I didn't buy it, but I have no room for it.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
So while I'm looking for clues, have you ever played pool?
I have played pool.
I played a little bit. I'm not that good, but I played. Definitely a fun time, though.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
One of my uncles had a pool table and we would play.
Oh, nice, nice. See, the job I worked had an old pool table from the 60s, and it was 25 cents, and then they raised it to 50, which still ain't bad. And I played, I believe this one is modeled after the 60 one, looks to be. But yeah, we'd play all the time. When I was like, just working parties, I'd play pool or play my video game that I brought there, so. Speaking of which, we are a little bit up past what we normally would be, so we hit a milestone there. It'd be nice if I had an energy drink, but I don't drink those no more.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
What
No,
other?
and I left my ghost at work.
Oh, damn. Hmm. I think that's it. I don't see any more clues in here. Nothing that really hits home.
So the family gatherings we played darts, pool, horseshoes, boxing, and volleyball.
Oh, that's cool. I remember playing horseshoes, um, beanbag tosses, darts we played, mini golf, we swam, all sorts of fun stuff. Damn. You know what sounds good though right about now? A nice, like, warm, hot chocolate. I have cinnamon toast crunch, hot chocolate. I might go, get me some cinnamon toast, hot chocolate.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Oh, Mom didn't like it. She didn't like it, and she's like, hey, you want it? Because I just took a sip, and I was like, that's delicious. And she's like, I don't like it. I'm like, alright, cool. So now I got a whole box full. It's wonderful.
I want some, all I have is water.
Yeah, I got water too. I might go grab me a soda though. Well, we can take 5, because I'm not... Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna take 5 then. I figured it out, because I'm looking, so... do I have water? Yes, I do. But I'm definitely gonna go grab us, like, cookies or something. A little hungry. Sure. But, yeah, if you want, take 5, take 10, whatever. My phone's in here, so... I'd be back, though.
I didn't go anywhere.
Alright.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Does that mean I'm leaving? Or am I still trying to piece it at the bar?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Oh, okay, so I had to find the one clue to... Now, I don't know if you ever grew up with drinking Yoo-Hoos, but over here, I'm a Yoo-Hoo whore. Yoo-Hoos were delicious.
Nope, we grew up on the hug barrels.
Those are good too. Because I have a cookie and cream Yoo-Hoo. I bought them at Walmart on sale. I only paid like $2.32 or something. Is there another clue down here?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have
I've never tried a Yoo-Hoo.
Yoo-Hoos are basically a delicious chocolate milk. That's what that is.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Now, if you ever come up here, I'll let you try Yoo-Hoo. They're pretty tasty. Don't get the ones in the glass though. They don't taste the same. Get the ones in the carton.
I would like to visit up there. It would be different.
And it'd probably be tasty too, because buffalo food is, like, we like it spicy, or we like it very, like, thick. Like, the pizza up here is very thick. But Lenova's ain't the pizza place to be. I mean, it's good, yeah, don't get me wrong, but I either eat Franco's, or I just loved Just Pizza's Hawaiian / chili pizza, which was delicious. Either way, you can't go wrong.
I love me some thick pizza.
Oh yeah, it's fairly tasty. I mean, it will fill you. Mm-hmm.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through. At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
I believe it was thrown.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Who do you think it will? I don't know.
Cute.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
But that leaves the
If the fight had
stage.
ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. Looks like...
Know someone may have had the business card.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pause it here real quick. Feel free to throw any suggestions you want. You have an opinion. This is basically our, moment. Just because you asked it earlier, I don't know if I responded. But yeah, you can throw suggestions if you want. You can play along with me. Feel free. I'm trying to figure it out as much as you are. So I'm trying to think like, there's a bar fight. So for the most part, I think the fight's right. Just the stage is where we gotta go, I'm sure. My guess is Joel.
Cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
That's what I say.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
I'm gonna say toward the entranceway. No, that don't make sense.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yeah. And then they moved to the stage, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? But then it wouldn't have been Joel, because his cap was over there. So it might have been the bracelet then. Dennis.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have a complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
I mean, I got a spare key. I don't know where that spare key, or who gave it, or if I have it. I have no idea. I'm not gonna sit and explain, though. Oh, we're going to church. Wonderful.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it. I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Sometimes I would love to live in a small town like that, but again, everyone would know everyone.
Yeah, and if you fuck up, they're gonna know about it. Now here is, I'm a history nerd, but right here, alright, this flag right here, well, semi-flag, was considered racist at a time. Now, you only see these kind of flags usually in the southern towns. And I'm pretty sure you know why. Now, there's another one too that's like a rebel flag. Basically, kinda, that's the politer way of having a rebel flag.
At least the Basswood Jungle is still standing.
My question is, where is everybody?
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Unless I'm just like supposed to just...
Maybe Kathy will know something. Or that new pharmacist.
Oh, I was about to say. Can I ride it? Tell me I can ride it.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
I was one of them kids. I had imaginary friends. I thought it was cool. It's already 2:30.
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Yeah, I'll talk to
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
You really don't need to say things like that.
But it's true. The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Last night was a wake-up call. I'm gonna try focusing on clean living.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake...
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. She was sad before last night, but after she saw you, heartbroken. You're supposed to be her godfather, but whatever you said to her...
I didn't mean...
If that's what happens when she's around you, maybe just stay out of her life. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
So how you feeling over there? Tired yet?
A little tired.
Oh, so?
How you feeling?
I'm actually fairly awake, surprisingly. Yo, I'm gonna bang this chick right here. Bend her over the baseball table. That's tight.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Laughing.
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse flock.
My kind of friend.
Yeah, right? Let me know when you get too tired. Then we'll just call it a night.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Do I really have a choice? Or are you just gonna guilt me with the social contract till I agree?
The second one. You always were a character.
I have no idea what doddering is.
I believe it means like I think it's a fancier term of being annoying or persistent. I could be wrong. We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened there.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but...
Have you seen Dennis since yesterday?
Have you not learned to not interrupt people when they're talking, Sam?
I don't have time for small talk today.
As rude as ever. I haven't seen Dennis. You have a nice day.
I swear it would have went on and on and on and on.
Hey, man. Thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh, right. You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
I might call it a night love.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Only if it loads. I at least want to make sure this saves first. But if you like, call it a night. I just gotta make sure this saves first.
I had fun and enjoyed watching you play.
Well, we'll continue sometime later, because we'd probably be asleep. Gives a chance, though, to charge my stuff up at least. So. Well, if you called it a night on here, I always feel free. I'm just making sure it loads in. Then I'm probably going to call it a night on the game, but I'll probably be up for a little bit.